Meri Brown and Kody Brown's church saga explained. Sister Wives stars Meri Brown and Kody Brown have the dubious honor of having divorced each other on two separate occasions. The first divorce came in 2014, and it was a divorce in name only. Meri was Kody's first wife, and they had one child together. They were married in 1990, and while the state recognized his marriage to Meri, polygamy is illegal, so his other three marriages were spiritual in nature. When Kody married his fourth wife, Robyn Brown, in 2010, she came into the family with 3 children from her past marriage. In 2014, Kody divorced Meri so he could legally marry Robyn, with the goal of adopting her children, which he later did. Meri agreed, but she was devastated, weeping as she signed the paperwork ending her legal union. When Meri divorced Kody again in 2022, it was for real. During Sister Wives Season 19, Kody wants the whole thing to go away, but Meri refuses to go quietly. Sister Wives Season 19 recently premiered, and during an early episode, 55-year-old Kody got brutally honest about his marriage to 53-year-old Meri. In an on-camera interview, Kody described Meri as an angry person and said that he knew soon after their wedding that he had made a mistake. Kody knew he couldn't live with Meri, but he didn't want to divorce her, which is why he went on to marry more wives. This is a version of that story that Kody has never shared before, so Meri's response should be interesting. During an early episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Kody discussed the fact that Meri left him, but he didn't seem broken up about the spiritual divorce. In fact, he said, "I needed her just to go away, because it took forever for her to finally realize it's been done and over for years." Though Kody is ready to forget the whole marriage, Meri is angry at Kody, and she isn't going to let him off easy. Kody couldn't legally marry all of his wives, so they had what's called a covenant with their church. Not wanting to be sealed to Kody for eternity, Meri went to see the church leaders to officially end the marriage. When Meri told Kody about it, he basically told her that he didn't recognize the authority of the church. Meri grew up in a polygamous family, and she's clearly still a believer who wants to handle her divorce properly. With Sister Wives Season 19 just getting started, fans are sure to learn more about Kody and Meri's church saga. Just when we thought Kody Brown couldn't be more hurtful to his first wife, he surprised us all with yet another ugly comment. Kody Brown's verbal attacks on Meri Brown intensify in Sister Wives Season 19, revealing deep-seated issues in their troubled marriage. Kody Brown blames Meri for their marital issues, calling her angry and difficult. He claims Meri's change after marriage led him to seek additional wives. Meri seemingly exacts revenge by not leaving quietly, ending their spiritual union. The polygamous family in the reality television series Sister Wives, at least what remains of it, continues to stun fans as Kody Brown proves he can get to a new set of lows in his life. While he is accused of not treating his other wives right, except for his youngest one, it seems like Brown has taken the hurt he inflicts on his first wife, Meri Brown, to a whole new level. Throughout the series, there have been more than one instance where Meri was seen getting brutal verbal blows from Kody as the alpha male in the family proved to be unhesitantly cruel to his first wife. But even now, after Meri tried her best to make it work for years despite Kody's consistent slights, it seems like the male Brown isn't done with wounding Meri's feelings yet. Although Meri was his first wife, Kody Brown made a great show on more than one occasion throughout the series about how he couldn't find what he was seeking after spending such a long time with her. Known for having some of the most unkind things to say about her, this cruel string of events for Meri was barely done yet as Kody left yet another blow recently. In the exclusive second episode of Season 19 of the show, Brown was seen getting viciously candid about his perspective of leading his early life as a married man. To say the least, he simply blamed Meri Brown for everything during an on-camera interview, claiming that she changed and became a difficult person to be around after marriage. Adding to this, the alpha male of the Brown family went on to describe his first wife with the word angry, arguing that he knew early on from his marriage that he couldn't spend his life with her. Making matters crueler for Meri, he even claimed that this was the main reason they decided to have a polygamous family and open their marriage up to additional wives. What's worth noting here is that Kody has 18 children in total from his 4 wives, But Meri's contribution to this was the least, as her body only allowed her to have one biological child. Of course, she wanted to have a big, plural family with multiple kids of her own, so her dream of getting fulfilled this way more or less crushed her, but it doesn't seem like her husband cared. Continuing, the sister wives' patriarch proved his persistence in hurting his first wife even more, as he then implied that his marriage with his three other wives, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robin Brown, further helped in initially diluting and tainting, and eventually killing his dysfunctional relationship with Meri by the time he came to his last marriage. But while Brown relentlessly berated Meri to truly heartless extents, it seems like she also got a part of her revenge by not leaving him quietly, as opposed to his heartfelt wishes. During this very season, previously, Kody Brown also pointed out how he wanted his first wife to just leave him and go away quietly. However, it seems like this was the last thing on Meri Brown's mind, as even after being legally divorced from her husband for a decade, they split in 2014 so he could marry Robin and adopt her kids. She decided not to leave quietly. A religious person who simply didn't believe in divorce, Meri still stuck by Kody's side in a spiritual marriage even after their matrimony ended legally. But when it became evident that there was no room for their reconciliation, she officially ended their union through their church, presumably out of anger toward Kody for doing her wrong and in a probable attempt to punish him. During this very season, previously, Kody Brown also pointed out how he wanted his first wife to just leave him and go away quietly. However, it seems like this was the last thing on Meri Brown's mind, as even after being legally divorced from her husband for a decade, they split in 2014 so he could marry Robin and adopt her kids. She decided not to leave quietly. A religious person who simply didn't believe in divorce, Meri still stuck by Kody's side in a spiritual marriage even after their matrimony ended legally. But when it became evident that there was no room for their reconciliation, she officially ended their union through their church, presumably out of anger toward Kody for doing her wrong and in a probable attempt to punish him. Even then, she was still the last wife to leave Brown, with the first one to do so being Christine and Janelle following in her lead. As of now, the only person Kody is still responsible for is his last and current wife, Robin Brown, the very one who had been getting all of the patriarch's love and attention in the Brown family as of late, though no one's sure how long this would last considering Kody's personality. Sister Wives fans spot major filming mishap as Meri Brown's hair looks different in same clip. Sister Wives star Meri Brown has been filmed looking different, yet wearing the same clothes, in a confessional. TLC fans are now realizing that scenes, such as of Meri and Kody, are heavily edited. A clip of Sister Wives confessionals saw Meri Brown go from having lighter, long hair to having a fresh cut and dye in the same scene. Baffled TLC fans are now discussing the unnatural jump. Meri Brown's hair changes in clip. Meri Brown's hair appears to go from a dark brown bob to a slightly lighter hair color with shorter tresses in the exact same confessional clip on Sister Wives' new season. Fans spotted the key change, but realized Meri was wearing the same camo top and necklace. It's not the first time hair appears to have suddenly switched up, as Kody Brown's hair changed in a clip. Kody's usual curly locks were definitely filmed after a blow-dry recently. Kody's curls looked more crunchy and then more poofy in some of his light purple shirt confessionals, said a viewer. Sister Wives fans spot mishap. While Meri appears to have a less obvious change than Kody, the likes of Christine Brown have been asked to wear the same clothes despite being filmed at a separate time, so editors can piece it together. Back in season 1, when Christine got upset about the wedding dress and left, she was gone a couple of days, but editing made it seem as though she continued to film her confessional all at once. TLC bosses, along with many other reality TV networks, will film the talking heads in sessions and put them in the same clothes so they can cut the segments and use what they say in different segments. They usually do the same with the tell-all reunions. They will film them over a couple of days, and they will wear the same clothes for the entirety of those 48 hours, so they can edit sections together. The talking heads are usually filmed on an ongoing basis, while producers will often call cast members back after the edits to ask them additional questions, which helps fill in any blanks. Throughout the years, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has been known for her neutral stance, often likened to Switzerland, especially in the intricate politics of the Brown family's polygamous structure. Typically rational, Janelle sought balance in disputes. However, her tolerance has been tested, particularly in recent years, due to Robin Brown, Kody Brown's fourth and most favored wife. Robin, often referred to as Sobbin Robin, has been accused of using emotional manipulation to steer family situations in her favor, and it seems Janelle has reached her breaking point. Robin Brown's role in the family rift. Even before the tragic death of Garrison Brown at 25 on March 5th, the Brown family was already in disarray. Many within the family, as well as viewers of the show, pointed to Robin as a significant cause of the family's issues. Her relationship with Janelle was notably distant, with tension growing more apparent in the past few seasons. While Janelle debated whether to stay in her marriage with Kody, Robin was seen subtly pushing Kody toward reconciliation. Fans, however, often question the sincerity of Robin's efforts. As Janelle and Kody's relationship deteriorated, Robin distanced herself further, seemingly indifferent to the fate of Kody's other marriages. While Janelle acknowledged these moments, adding, "This was a beautiful moment for us," speculation continues that Robin caused a scene. Fans hope the upcoming season provides further insight into these tensions. The shock of Garrison Brown's death. Janelle opened up about Garrison's death in an interview with People, expressing her disbelief, saying Garrison didn't ever express any kind of extreme sad feelings. In fact, he was very funny, very upbeat. He had a career path that he was excited about. The Sister Wives star added that the family had no idea that he was in that place, noting that substance abuse likely added to his state of mind before his death. Janelle revealed that Garrison didn't show any warning signs, sharing, "We actually were having conversations. He had all the resources that he could have needed. This was just such a shock. We just never expected this." Garrison was found dead in his Flagstaff, Arizona home, and officials ruled his death a suicide due to a gunshot wound. Janelle reflected on how she believed Garrison was improving, saying, "I really thought he was getting better. It's tough in your 20s, but there were no signs." Lessons learned from grief. Despite her grief, Janelle has taken valuable lessons from this tragedy. She emphasized the importance of discussing mental health, especially for young men like her son. "We should be speaking more, especially about mental health for men, and that there's no shame in getting help and seeking help. We just had no idea. This was such a shock to us," she said, stressing that her family now prioritizes regular emotional check-ins. Life situations come up and we're always like, "Okay, so what about mental health?" We actually say the words, and we wait to hear what's really happening, not just kind of gloss over it. I think we're definitely putting more stock in mental health in our family. While Kody mourns in his way, Janelle has focused on protecting her and her children's mental well-being. Though she continues to check in on Kody, she has notably distanced herself from Robin. Fans are eager to see how these dynamics unfold in the upcoming season. Financial disputes post-divorce. When Janelle and Kody split up in 2022, she not only had emotional distress, but also financial difficulties. The financial resources of the family have come under scrutiny, especially those connected to Robin's Flagstaff house. Janelle revealed that, despite contributing to the down payment on Robin's house, Kody refused to put her name on the mortgage. She recalled telling their daughter Madison, "When I put the money into the house, I said, well, I think it would be fair if all of our names were on the mortgage." Janelle recalls to her and Kody's daughter Madison Brush. And he's like, no, we need to protect Robin's estate. She needs to have it so it's hers, and so it's ours. Following her split from Kody, Janelle has expressed a desire to reclaim the money she invested in the home. However, Robin has claimed that the financial entanglements within the family are too complicated to unravel. When Janelle's bringing up that Kody and I owe her something, it's like, how do you calculate? How do you figure that out? It's so confusing, Robin explained in a confessional interview.